So we are at Home Depot. What are we getting at Home Depot?
Pierce.
Pierce? How much do they weigh?
100-pound Pierce.
Morning, guys. Well, I guess, yeah, it's still the morning. So here we are, vlog number 104, I think it is. I don't know. Let's go. Your smile, you're on camera. 6 Pierce, 600 pounds. You feeling difference in the truck?
Feel like a vato.
Oh, look at that. They still got the American flag out there.
I'm offended.
Don't even say that. Well, we're at a place called All Tools Repair and getting a quote on some chainsaws. So, and it is hot out today, man. It's mostly the humidity. The humidity. All Tool. Chainsaw. Walking, because walking is good. Losing weight, but did some work with my friend today, moving couches and stuff, so double workout. I picked up more materials today while we were out, more materials for making more grips. So I got one mold being set up. Hopefully I can pop it up in a few days and check it out. And the molds take a long time to cure, so that you can get to using them, and then getting them treated with the mold release so the grips will pop out easier. And here's the view for the day. Not bad. I always like the way the sun hits the water, top of the water like that. It didn't rain yesterday when I thought it was going to. Some kind of cool news today is we were at a this morning, bright and early, rushing off to this gun shop to do some video work there. We did do a gun shop tour. Did go through there and do some videoing, kind of like the other video where we were visiting a gun shop over on the other side from the road trip vlog, if you guys are familiar with that. Turned into a main video on the channel called Tour of Hawaii, or Gun Shops in Hawaii, or something like that. So we did another one of those at this guy's shop. Really cool guy, has a pretty well stocked shop for this town. And what I mean by the other shop that we did, now if you want to go there, that's from right here where I'm at. That's about a hour and 45-minute drive if you're making on good time and you're not really stopping or wasting time on the road. So it's kind of a distance to drive. This place here is right in town. I mean, I can be here in 20 minutes or less right at this shop. So this is the card from his place. I'm going to include that in the book. If you're not familiar with the book giveaway, check out vlog number 100 and get on that. I got a little book I'm putting together. It's basically a bunch of cards, menus, receipts, and things from all around here locally in Hawaii, in this little town called Kailua Kona. So I got some menus for some places that I felt were pretty cool because they're not your usual place. So anyway, and I got something else. I want to say, I don't know if I brought it out of the car yet or not, but so this is also going in that book. This is a card, a little business card of his, so yeah, so check that out. I'm gonna put this in the book, so this is a little something right there. And yeah, so we got, and not only that, okay, so kind of change the location here, doing something a little bit different. Anyway, one of the things, the big news is I talked to this fella here at the shop about Ballistol, about bringing it in, and he said absolutely, he's going to look into bringing it in, so that's going to be really cool to finally get some Ballistol out here in somewhere. And if he does indeed bring it in, he's going to be the only place in town that I think you can get it. So alright, and then before we close it up, one of the things I asked him while I was there, if he had a gun that was interesting, that was unique, that I could possibly do a video with, and he did, and he brought it out, and I was really fortunate to be able to photograph it. Now, I did not get to take it out and kind of handle it and show it like this in front of the camera, because he wanted to leave it in its box and you know, just kind of protect it a little bit, because it's very expensive. And what is it? I know you're probably asking me, what is it? Well, should I tell you, or should I make you wait? Oh no, it's probably killing you, right? What is it? It's a special edition. It's one of 1,000. It's a very expensive pistol. They retail for $3,000, $4,000. They're pretty special, and it's a commemorative pistol for a very important person, I think. Okay, yes. It's a Springfield Armory TRP 1911 Chris Kyle edition. So it's really neat. It comes in a nice little box, wooden box, sunk in. It's like resting inside a foam cutout. Got the American flag across it. Really neat. One of 1,000. It's got a signed book by his wife in there, so I got to photograph it again. I couldn't take it out of the box and show it or anything like that. He didn't want to. He didn't want me to do that. He asked if I wouldn't. I gotta respect that, you know. So it is his, and I feel fortunate that he broke it out and let us photograph it. You know, he busted it out, took it out of its protective styrofoam case and everything for us to photograph, and entrusted me to do it. So that's really cool. So anyway. Yeah, so that's what's going on this front, and I hope I can see some Ballistol rolling in his shop. I believe we will. He actually he said he has used it himself once or twice. He thought it was really great stuff. He brought it in once, I think, for himself just to test it out. So yes, it was really neat to see that somebody else was on the same page with it. And one thing I did tell him, I said, you know, I know that for us shops, even my shop, I said, you know, I know it's kind of scary when you want to bring in a new product that nobody's ever heard of, or maybe it's kind of just too new on the market and you're not sure if it's going to work out or not. Kind of like the Frog Lube and things. I like it, you know, people continue to use Frog Lube. They may have good experiences with it. I did not, so I'm just staying away from this stuff. But at least Ballistol has been around for a long time, so we're not having to worry about perhaps, you know, oh, we're gonna find out later that it does this or does that. It's been out long enough. Well, that's going to be it, you guys. I know it's kind of a short vlog today, but anyway, sometimes it's just the way it goes. But yeah, today in town was hot. Ugh, it was hot. It was humid. It was helping out a friend of mine. Glad I was there for him because he wound up having to move some couches and yeah. Anyway, that. But anyway, hey, wound up making a little bit of lunch money anyway. That's always good. Oh, I spent my lunch money on. Bought some more stuff for making a new mold for my grips. That's the thing about the molds. You can only use them so many times before they get kind of chewed up, and you just got to replace them. Keep the product looking good. So anyway, yeah, that's what we did. He had to move some these big piers, they call them. That's what you saw in the beginning. It's a big, you know, concrete block basically. They use for structure. Things weigh like 100 pounds a piece. He was carrying them off the truck and loading them and moving the dolly, the thing. I should have wore some suntan lotion today because man, I got cooked out there, man. Just oh god, I feel it. I can feel got sunburnt a little bit. So. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah. So the good news. Oh, by the way, 454 Packer. I put the the American flag socks up. I figured, you know what, I wanted to put those up and hang them up because I think these are so cool, and I don't want to wear them because I don't want to chew them up, and I don't know, I don't want to walk on the American flag either. So I hung them up. They're cool to just to hang up and do that. So anyway, they'll be up there, and yeah, I'm surrounded by all kinds of cool stuff that y'all send me. I got a cup right here. My favorite Gator little thing. I have this thing about I remember watching those old Disney cartoons when I was a kid. I liked the cartoon crocodile guy. This kind of reminds me of that, so I like it. So it just kind of reminds me of something like that. So anyway, oh yeah, the breaking news. So this morning, right away, bright and early, I went over to the local gun shop, and I think I mentioned a little bit about that in a vlog some time ago. So what we did was we filmed 2 videos there so far, and we got permission from the owner. Really cool guy, was really nice enough to do this. He did not have to do this. So anyway, we did a tour of his shop, so that's coming up, because like we did with the other tour on the other side of the island, which, you know, again, it's like an hour and 45-minute drive, but we did a tour there, so, and it did really well. Everybody kind of seemed to enjoy it. So doing a tour here on this one, so yeah. And I got a little card, you saw that and everything. So, and then he's got some shirts in there. Maybe one day I'll get a little bit more money together. Man, just money just goes like that. I tell you, running broke again. Yeah, purchase some of maybe one of his shirts or something, or you know, guys, I'll do a giveaway or something with one of those, perhaps. But speaking of giveaways, yeah. Gotta do the giveaway. I gotta send out the giveaway for the radio show, JW's Radio. I just haven't had time to get to you know what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a box to ship the thing. I'm looking for a small enough box where I can ship it out first class mail or something that's not going to cost me, you know, $15 to ship it priority in a medium sized box, basically. Yeah, so so that's what I'm working on. But anyway, I got to talking. Oh yeah, the other video we filmed, which is really cool, and that's why I wanted to tell you guys all the news. So we got too much news for this. Big news. It's breaking news for the channel. I think that's what this vlog is going to be called. Big news. The other thing we filmed, which was totally, he offered it up, which was super cool of him, was that Chris Kyle 1911. So we're gonna get to do that. Of course, I'm sorry I did not get to take it out of the box like I was explaining earlier. So, but really just need to be able to photograph it. So that's all. That's all. I guess you kind of already heard all this. But anyway, so the cool thing is, yes, the big news. Talked to him about Ballistol, and he's gonna bring it in. Did talk to him about Ballistol. So I am super thrilled about that, because I can't get it shipped to me out here. The companies won't do it, but I was lucky enough to have great supporters like you folks and send me a bottle. And I've been loving it, man. I love that stuff. I've been using it. I'm just using, you know, a little bit of here, a little bit here, and just trying to test it out. Love what it does. Love how I love the smell of it. I know I'm weird, but I think the smell is pretty cool. Anyway, oh Jesus. All right, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. This is getting silly. So I'll see you tomorrow. What do you got tomorrow? Tuesday. Tuesday's another day. I will do some grip work tomorrow. How about that? Huh? You guys want to see some grips tomorrow? So tune in tomorrow's vlog. We'll do some grip work. Oh man, I hope your Monday was good. My Monday was great. I got out and did some stuff instead of staying home. So tomorrow I'll stay home, work on some grips. Where is that Bruce?